Hey everyone, if you're struggling to edit your PS5 recordings with DaVinci Resolve, I'll teach you how to easily do that. If you capture your clips on the PS5 in 4K, you know it saves them as WebM files. I'll show you how you can use these videos whether you're using DaVinci Resolve Studio or the free version. DaVinci Resolve Free doesn't support WebM files, but converting long gameplays takes too much time. I don't know the technical details on video formats, but I found that WebM is a container that shares a similar structure with MKV. A very simple trick to get DaVinci to import them is to rename the file extension. On Windows, you can do that by going to View, Show, and checking File Name Extensions. Now you just have to rename it from WebM to MKV. If you're using the Studio version, you can skip this step. Now importing the file loads the video. The second problem is that DaVinci Resolve doesn't support the audio codec Opus that was used on the recording. Although we need to convert it to a format DaVinci can handle, this takes way less time than having to convert the video. I published a tool to make this quick and easy without having to install any software. The conversion runs on your machine, so the files are not saved on the server nor shared to anyone else. As a trade, there's a size limitation. As a tool running on your browser, files up to about 3 GB can be converted. Larger than that may fail. To use it, go to trackpeel.com and load the videos you want to extract the MP3. You have the option to save the MP3 file or to get the MKV file already containing the audio converted. As keeping a website live has some costs, donations are really appreciated. If you'd like an app developed just like the browser version to handle larger files, let me know in the comments so I may publish one in the future. As an alternative for larger files, you can use tools like VLC Media Player, which is free. Go to Media, Convert Save, load your files and click Convert Save. Choose MP3. If you have selected a single file, you should pick the destination, otherwise the same directory will be used. Now click Start, and that's it. Now you can use your files to be edited in DaVinci Resolve. For separate video and audio tracks, you can align them and link clips. Once your clips are on the timeline, they'll look flat because the PS5 records in HDR. If you have the studio version, you can make edits and export the HDR version, and even upload to YouTube with the HDR profile. Having a HDR-capable monitor is highly recommended for that. If you don't mind HDR or if your version doesn't support that, the easiest approach is to convert the final result to SDR. Instead of messing with complex color wheels, we are going to let Resolve's color management do the heavy lifting. Head over to your project settings in the bottom right corner and click on Color Management. Change the color science from DaVinci YRGB to DaVinci YRGB Color Managed. Leave output color as SDR Rec 709. You can set it up here for your entire project, but I prefer to leave it as it is since I can add overlays or other clips that are in a different color space. Not when right-clicking a clip, you get the option to input color space, and I recommend using Rec 2020, but you can experiment. Look at the timeline now. The colors instantly shift from dull and washed out to rich, vibrant, and perfectly saturated without losing any detail. And that's it. Your PS5 clips are fully color corrected, looking incredibly crisp and ready for editing. If this updated tutorial saved your gameplay edit, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to Gaming Scout for more editing and gaming guides, and let me know in the comments if you ran into any issues. See you in the next one.